What a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. It's Valerie's Naturals Oracles. And today I'm in my little office space. And I'll tell you what, I did this TikTok this morning. And it was all about your perspective as opposed to your person's perspective. How do you feel about the situation? I don't know what reception it got, but it was a rare one to come from your perspective rather than their perspective. In a sense, how you felt about the situation. So we're going to explore that further. I'm going to use the same cards I used as well. So let's see what comes out, shall we? So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance, reading these cards. Please give me the message for the collective. How do they feel about the situation with their person? How do you feel about the situation? Now, this is not going to resonate with everybody. So if it's not your story, please don't take it on. But let's find out if it gives most of the collective's perspective. You'll have to let me know because this is going to get deep. I mean, it got deep this morning and I didn't even clarify anything. So let's see what comes out. So Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance in reading these cards. Please give us the message for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Please give us the message. What message would you like to give us today, Spirit, about this situation? How does the collective feel about the situation with their person? Let us find out, shall we? So, as you know, I do not wait for dropouts. I pick them out because my spirit guide's a gangster. I want that one piece, what that one. So let's take a card out and let's find out what's the first card. The Two of Wands. Are you at a crossroads about your situation? Let me bring it up to the camera. Are you at a crossroads about your situation? You don't know what to think anymore. Do you know what I'm getting? Now, this is not going to resonate with everybody, but what I get is that you might have been waiting on some kind of resolution, some kind of closure, something. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I saw a TikTok this morning about people waiting for resolution. And the answer to that is you shouldn't be waiting. You shouldn't be waiting for a resolution because people keep things open-ended for a reason because they want to come back. They want you to question it. They want you to come forward to them to question it. But you know that this person did you wrong and they did this deliberately. If you really think about it, right? If you really think about it, this person left it unended for a reason. But it's kept you in your mindset. It's kept you at a crossroads. It's kept you from moving forward because all you can think about is, this person owes me an apology. This person didn't tell me how they feel. This person didn't do anything, and is this how you're feeling, that you're at this crossroads? And it's like you feel like you don't know if you should turn left or right. Let me tell you something. You need to give yourself closure. Don't wait on somebody to give you closure because people do this deliberately, especially, and dare I say it, especially narcissistic people, especially people that are experts. Do you know what? I've been looking at the 48 Laws of Power. Is a good one to read. Let me tell you something. Go and read 48. I know some of it is boring, but just read even the captions because I'm telling you, it gives you the summary at the beginning. The 48 Laws of Power, okay? And there's Laws of the Human. What's it called? Laws of the Human something by the same author. Laws of humanity. And it tells you about relationship and why people do things and how they do things and why they do things. I'm telling you, if you want to become an expert on this kind of thing, about people leaving old and over-ended, about people being passive-aggressive, about people planting things in your head to make you think, they do it with intention. And this is what you have to think about. Go and lead, and I might even read some of that to my Patreons. I'm telling you, because you can see my Patreon saw this first. But anyway, I'm not going there. And I forgot to say, hello, my new subscribers. If you are new, thank you for being here. Give me a wave. Give me a wave in the comments. And please, if you are watching this and you're always watching these and you're not subscribed, why not? Hit the subscribe button, the alert bell, so I know when you know when I'm going to do another video. And if you like extended to videos and you like going deeper on a subject and something has tickled your fancy, please come and join me on Patreon. And that's all I'm going to say about it. But let's get back to this card because this is deep for me. Do you see you holding the world in your hands there? Do you see you holding the world in your hands and you're thinking about which way to go? I certainly ain't thinking about it. I ain't definitely thinking about it because to be at a crossroads is to be stuck. Do you know, to be at a crossroads is sometimes to be stuck. And do you want to be there? Is it that you can't make a decision about what you want to do? If you want to go back or forwards to this situation, do you want to go forward and find out what's new? Or do we want to go backwards and see what this person is? This person's going to come correct. Is that what you're thinking, people? Is that how you feel? I saw you feel. Let's have a look. Oh, you see? You're definitely thinking about this love situation. Is this what it is? You're thinking about this love situation or whether you should go back to it because was it like the Beauty and the Beast? You was the kind, loving, caring person while they were the monster, the absolute monster who just took advantage of you. Do you know what I've been reading, people? And this is another book you need to get on. Maybe I should do a book list or a book club or something. Maybe I should do a book club on my Facebook. I've got a Facebook group if you didn't know. Okay, and I should do a book club because I'm reading books to my Patreons, and the ones we're reading at the moment is Men from Mars, Women from Venus. And today's rendition was all about how to keep the opposite sex happy. And we only got to the woman part because it's such a long chapter, I had to split it in two. But it was things like how men and women score things in relationships. And this is what it is. Maybe some of it is to do with how you communicate with each other. Do you know what I mean? And like, he might do something really big and think that's scoring him 60 points. But you saw that as a woman, you saw it as just 1 point because it's not only the big things that matter to you, it's the little things that matter to you as well. Do you know what I mean? So think about that, people. Similarly, it's like the way you communicate as well. It's like you want to offload all your problems, or not offload on this person. You want to talk about your problems. You don't necessarily want solutions, but men are wired in the way that everything you tell them, they should find a solution, unless they don't care. Okay? But what you've got to let these people know is you don't always want a solution. You just want someone to listen to you. They should become good listeners rather than trying to correct the problem. And when they can't correct the problem, they blame you or blame themselves and that they feel inadequate. And this is what breeds insecurity sometimes, the lack of communication and understanding where each other comes from. Because like that book says, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. We think completely different. And it's just to learn each other's languages. Sometimes that's all it is. But you see this in the case of the Beauty and the Beast. This person, it's almost like they didn't care, or they did care, or they did, and they had insecurities. And it's like you saw them as the beast. This is why it's here. You know, you saw them as the beast, and you thought, "What the hell? Why are they doing this?" So look, you was at a crossroads of this love situation. So let's get another card out because I could keep going. The Wheel of Fortune. No. Do you know, every time I see this card, I think about Jeopardy. I don't know why. Why do I always think about Jeopardy when I see this card? But this is about things changing, things moving on. You've moved on. Do you know, since this Two of Wands, right? This could have happened a long time ago, and the person procrastinated so long that you've just not bothered anymore. You know, you're not bothered about this love situation anymore. And that's how I saw you feel. That's how you feel, but the Wheel of Fortune is here. Things are changing for you. Things are moving on. Is it for the good? Is it for the bad? Let's find out, shall we? Because this story could change depending on what cards come out. So let's see. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, things have changed for you. And I'll tell you why. Oh, it's the Knight of Cups. Sorry. In this deck, there's a female and male to the kings, the queens, it's the kings, the knights, the queens, and the emperors, I believe. So we've got a Knight of Cups in the feminine aspect. So this is you. This is how you feel now. You were like, you know, I would have said, if this was the king, I would have said you was just stony cold. But this is you in your flirty energy. Things have changed and you've moved on from this person. Or you think you moved on from this person, but you want new. I'm getting a lot of you want new. So you might be going out on dates. You might be flirting. You might be, you might be testing the waters because it's like, but at the same time, somebody's got your heart, haven't they? Look at that. you're literally holding on to something there. You're holding on to a heart. Strumming my pain with your fingers. Killing my life with your words. I can't sing. I wish I could sing. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly. You know what song it is. I like the refugee version, but I think it was Roberta Flack that first sung it. I've got the it was Roberta Flack. I've actually got the whole her best of, and she's done some doozies. But the refugee version of this song, it's just go and listen to the refugee version. You know, Lauryn Hill sings this in the refugee camps. Strumming my pain with your fingers. Na 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 na, good song. I don't know why I'm singing this, but you know my brand of cuckoo. I can't help it. You know, this is how sometimes spirit talks to me, because you look at this picture, and although you're flirting and twisted, you're still thinking about this person because and you know why? They're in your energy field. They are thinking about you. And when I see the Knight of Cups, yes, it's really about flirting and all this kind of stuff. This is flirty energy. This is you testing the waters. But do you think this person wants to test the waters with you? Are you feeling them in your heart space or something? I don't know. How you feel? Tell me how you feel. Because this is what I'm going to call it. So let's get another card out. See, look, the Emperor. Now, this is where the story changes, because I'm doing what you call the path, but I'm doing the short path today, okay? Because I'm going to clarify these cards in the extended, all right? But what I've got here now is the Two of Wands and the Emperor. Is it possible that the person that you're thinking of, or the person that you've been estranged from, or whatever, they are thinking of you? Or are you at a crossroads because of this person? How you feel, because this is what it's about. It's how you feel about the situation and not coming from their perspective. So how do you feel? You're at a crossroads about this person. You know, if this person came forward to you today, how would you feel about it? Do you know what I mean? Because look, this person, you see the Emperor here. This person is pressed. You see all the branches coming out of their moustache now? It's like they've waited so long. They're growing plants. They're growing plants out of their face. I'm getting that this person has procrastinated so long that it's just like you've moved on. You've moved on from this love situation. And maybe you was at a crossroads as well, because you saw who this person really was. I say it and I say it again. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. What I want, peeps, what I want. When someone really shows you who they are, believe them. Do you know what I mean? It's like this person procrastinated on purpose. They wanted to control the situation. You can feel them wanted to control the situation. They could have been quite nasty to you. They could have been like demanding and controlling, and they're not bringing fuck all to the table. I have to swear. Sometimes you get some of these people, especially these counterparts, right, who think do you know what I'm getting as well? That people, you get in cycles with people over and over again, and it could be the same person, it could be different people. You get into the same cycles, the same type of people, because they take your kindness for weakness. They don't understand that women give automatically, whereas men expect to earn it. Okay, so this is part of the problem. Okay, and what's happened here is, if this person didn't care, no, I shouldn't say that. They did care, but they didn't want to show it. They wanted to rule the roost. They wanted it how they wanted it. And at the same time, you get some of these people that want to rule the roost and ain't bringing fuck all to the table, but they expect everything from you. Why are they doing that? And I'll tell you why they're doing that. Partly, sometimes they want revenge. Partly because they're envious, because they see the type of person you are. You're young at heart. You're probably young at heart. You're a young spirit. You're a soul that likes activity, who likes to be forward thinking, whereas this person thinks something different. And sometimes when you see these Emperor cards, they're lacking their logic. And this person's definitely at a crossroads now, because they see who you are for who they are. They see who you are now, and you feel the energy. They've gone through things since you broke up, or since you've disemboweled yourself from this person, since you stepped away from this person, since you put up your boundaries. I'm not saying that you're not talking to this person. Some of you still are talking to these people, but you've distanced yourself. You've put up your barriers, and they've noticed and they're feeling it. And now they're at a crossroads. They're having to think about what they've done or what they haven't done. Do you know what I mean? So let's get the next card out on this path. So let's see what's going on. See now, look. You see this emperor? This is two stories here now. See, do you see how the story changed? Okay. This person had lots of choices, and that's why they treated you the way they treated you. They had choices. They had things going in the background. It's not necessarily other love interests, but 9 times out of 10 it is. But it could be that they're just workaholics. They had things going on. They had choices. They had other things that they felt was more important than you. Okay. But similarly, this is you now. Because remember, there's the Two of Wands. You're at a crossroads with a love situation. Is it that you've now got choices? Are people stepping to you now that they know that you're single? Now that they know that you've got nobody a foot next to you? Now that are people stepping to you, people? Let me know, because this is how you feel. How you feel. What a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. It's you that's now got the choices in this situation. It's you that's got people stepping to you. Look at that. I wish you upon a star. And look, it's the 7 of Cups. You've got choices. But it's similarly now this person, this emperor, is now confused about what's going on here. This emperor is now confused. Oh, what do I think about? They're confused about the situation. They know they created delusions in this situation. They create delusions, but God didn't know why they might do this. Why did they do this, people? Is it because they really did have things in the background? Or is it because they wanted to hold on to you? They wanted to hold on to you. So, do you know what I get? There's another thing that I saw on TikTok today, which is so true. When somebody ghosts you, bury the ghost and move on. Because what I'm getting is, it's like, they're confused as to what they picked and they picked shit. Okay. They were confused. They had so much choices at the time. They didn't know what to do. They didn't see an empress when they didn't see an empress when they saw it. The story I'm getting is this person did not see the true love. They saw materialism. They saw attractiveness. They saw, do you know what? It's not that you're not attractive, but they saw, they're probably, the type of person that likes the little slaggy type person, who likes the little whore that looks like a whore, who likes the ones that like to doll themselves up 24/7. But what you don't realize is that costs money. And if you're picking up one of these people and they're expecting you to mind them, this is what's happening. He went for the flighty. He went for the community dick, the community panani. He went for the, you know what I'm getting? Some of these men don't think with their head when it comes to this kind of thing. They think with their dicks. And similarly with these women, sometimes they think with their pussy, their panani. Their community dick. And they looked on the outside and didn't bother to look on the inside. Do you know what I mean? Do I need to go on? But basically, now this person is confused because they know they're creating an illusion with you. And meantime, on the opposite end, all you feel is it's time to move on and find something new, and you have choices. What a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. How you feel? This is how you're feeling. You've just made choices. You've just come to some kind of, you know what I mean? So now here is the Wheel of Fortune. So what's going to come out with the Wheel of Fortune? Because we've already got one reality here, is that you are out dating, flirting, you do your thing, you live life. You go there. But what's going on with this fortune? See, the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Now, if you wanted to look at this, you could look at this as two halves. You could look at it, this is you at the top and this is them at the bottom. Because we have the Queen of Wands. Dun, dun, dun. Now, we can look at it two ways. Let's look at it your way, first of all, because the Queen of Wands is not only the karmic, because I like to call them the karmic. The Queen of Wands is normally my karmic, but this is all about you. The Wheel of Fortune has changed, and the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, sorry, is always about action-packed, forward-thinking, free spirit, but sensible at the same time, okay? But I do call this card my karmic, and if you was looking at your person's perspective, right, this person's confused because they picked shit, and here's the karmic. They confused about this karmic now because they saw the exuberant exterior. They looked at the exterior and didn't bother to check out what was going on the inside, and they found out this person. Because you know what? The Queen of Wands in reverse is selfish, is controlling, is very... It's just like she's a bitch. Do you know, she wants her own way and she throws tantrums. And this is why this person is confused and knew they set up, they saw. She created an illusion for this person. Oh, what I want, peace, what I want. But meanwhile, you all live life. This is you living life. Let me show you something. This is you living life. This is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? This is you action-packed, forward-thinking to the point. You taking action in your life. You're moving on. You're dating. You're doing other things. You're not really thinking about this person, although this person might still be in your energy. Strumming my pain. Or is it them that's in pain and you're just strumming on it now because they see you glowing up? But things have changed. I want that one, please. What I want. What's going on, Pete? One more card. So next to the Queen of Wands, we got the King of Swords. You see, this is the tale of two halves. Do you see what I mean? Now look. The Queen of Swords. Let's start with you first. I'm not going there. Let's start with you first, okay? This is you, first of all. So, if we want a complete picture of what's going on with you, okay? This is how you feel. You feel like you was at a crossroads with this love situation, but things changed and now you're out there dating, you're doing your own thing. You are mastering whatever you want to do. You're stepping forward in life. You could be your own emperor, but you certainly got choices. You are this action-packed person to the point. And yes, what's come out lastly, though, is the Queen of Swords. This person taught you lessons. You feel like this person taught you lessons. This was the big catalyst for you. This person, you know, taught you so much about yourself, about situations, about what to look for. And as a result, sometimes you do come across as this Queen of Swords. You don't mean to sometimes, though. You don't mean to come across as this Queen of Swords, this person that is upright to the point, but don't take no prisoners, or don't take no nonsense, and will cut out what doesn't serve her. You don't mean to come across like this. You really don't. But sometimes it was necessary. And so this is what's happening. So his story is how you feel about the situation is playing. Yeah, they could have broken your heart, but you've moved on. You have choices now. You're action-packed, forward thinking. You're getting on with your life. You're doing all the things that you wanted to do when you was with this person that you might have wanted to do with this person, but this person wasn't interested. They just wanted to rule. They wanted to stagnate you. They wanted you to be less than. And this is what the Emperor does sometimes. But you're now forward thinking, doing what you want to do. But you've also had to cut out what don't serve you. In the meantime, this person, and this is a tale of two halves. I realise this now. This is the tale of two halves. This Emperor picked shit and they're confused because they knew they made an illusion for this situation and you just had to cut them out. They see you putting up your boundaries now. Let's just see what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's just see what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, King of Pentacles. Are you a make the money? Because how you feel at this precise moment in time is you're thinking about your pentacles, you're thinking about your money, you're thinking about all the things you could be doing with, you know what I mean? You're just thinking about creating wealth. And if you're using your intuition, if spirit is guiding you and you're giving gratitude, the first thing you should always do is give gratitude for life. I read today to my Patreons. One day my soul just opened up, and today's one was all about gratitude. And gratitude teaches you that sometimes you gotta give without receiving, and be thankful for that, because spirit gave us life and asked for nothing in return. And for just that alone, you should be grateful that you can blink your eyes and not think about it, that you can walk without thinking about it, moving your arms without thinking about it. Gratitude is a big thing. And so when you can show gratitude, and not just because you want something back, but because you want to do it, this is what this card is about sometimes. This is what this card is about. And when you show gratitude, it shows in abundance. It shows your abundance. Do you know, whether you're abundant in spirit, mind, soul, it doesn't always have to be about money. Abundance is abundance, but it sure helps to be comfortable, doesn't it, people? So you're concentrating on your Pentacali, you're concentrating on yourself, you're concentrating on your spirituality, you're concentrating on what makes you happy. And this is what this card is about. So do you know what? I'm going to leave it there for the moment, and I'm going to actually clarify the extended. So if you really want to see what the clarifications of all these cards and how you feel about the situation, so join me in the link below, okay? And if you're here just for the video or you don't want the extended, but you're one of those people that I know is watching and not subscribing, hit the subscribe button and the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video, because as you can see, they get deep. And I'm about to get deeper with the clarification. So take care till next time, and I hope you enjoyed my Branda Cuckoo. Take care. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.